Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Chrono Cross One Plays Games for the Curse of Monkey Island Part 7. Might as well get this thing going. Let me just throw this over here on my other screen, and I'm going to try to keep an eye on it. That stupid camera likes to screw up. I got nobody watching right now, but I kind of did this one by surprise, so anyone who misses it live can catch up with it later once it posts. Won't be playing too long. This is kind of impromptu. I'm just trying to test out a few changes I made to see how they come across. In fact, I'm just going to take a pause really quick, and I want to see how it's sounding coming out through the stream to make sure it's not doing that thing last time where it was cutting me off. So just one moment. Oh, if I do that, it's going to show up on the screen, or the stream, isn't it? I almost said scream. It's going to show up on the screen. Well, I did some test recordings before. You might hear a double sound here. Just bear with it. You might hear a double sound here. Just bear with it. Doesn't sound like I'm cutting out there, so I'm going to make the assumption that everything's okay. Alright, so we are stuck on Blood Island, and here, let me just hit stop on my... Yeah, I did already. I don't want that playing, and that could overload things too, so... So we're stuck on Blood Island. We have all these inventory items, and I really want to try to figure this out on my own, but we're going to have a problem with that because I think I tried about everything I could think of last time. So, not taking a break right now. I'm just going to... I want to pull up that walkthrough I was on and just give me a slight hint, so it'll take just a second here. I don't think it's going to take too long, so I won't throw up my be right back message. Of course, I could have done this before I started, but... And, like I said, this was not planned anyway. Alright, I guess gotta get back to where I was on this. Come on, where are you? We're down here on part 3, right? No, 4. I know, it's exciting, isn't it? Crypts. I never even used the skeleton arm on the lantern. Oh yeah, I did. I used it to grab it, that's right. It says there should be an umbrella somewhere. Where was there an umbrella? Hold on a minute. I missed an umbrella somewhere. Unless it's talking about a different walkthrough. See, this would explain things if I'm missing something. Oh, okay, I see where we get it. Okay, let's grab that and then let's go from there. Hopefully that'll help us out. Okay.
I'd like a drink, please.
Sure. What will you have?
Give me a big fruity drink with an umbrella in it.
Good choice. It's a delicious taste of the islands, made with lemon, grapefruit, and ground beef.
Hey, don't I get one of those decorative umbrellas to go in my tropical drink?
I don't think we have any. No, I'm wrong. I do have this one.
Bit comical, but that's what we needed. Okay. Now, according to our clue that I found from the walkthrough, we need to use this on the windmill somehow. I saw another clue there too that I peeked at when I was scrolling through. Let's see if I can remember what it was after I do this. It says... I was trying to grab it, actually. There we go. Yeah, I'll use that on the windmill, and it's supposed to allow us to get up there, I think. There we go. Okay. Now, the barrel. What do we do with the barrel? I think we either push it off of there or we auger it somehow.
That doesn't need to be augured.
Okay.
No.
Can't pick it up.
It's full of fermenting sugar water used for making rum. Nah.
Alright, so do we dip the tip jar in it? Okay.
It's full of sugar water now.
Alright, I know what we do with that now. So we want to poke some holes in our lid.
There. I poked holes in it.
Okay. Now, we can go back to the, where Elaine is, and we can get some of those, fruit flies, or whatever they are, if I can get down from here. Somehow. How do I get down? Oh, there we go. Just gotta click in the right spot there, and then it'll work for you. How's that doing? Still chugging along, no frame rate problems yet. I got a couple more things I can try, if not, if that still wants to act up. But you know, I want to check to see if my sound's still coming through too, because I'm getting kind of nervous about that as well. I just push because I'm getting kind of nervous about that as well. Alright, if I'm talking this low and it's picking me up, then I think my noise gate is fine. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that last time too, because like I wrote in my comment there, I tested that out a lot and it seemed to be working, so I don't know what happened. Not gonna freak out after I switch to the game, are you? No, okay. Oh, the technology. Don't you love it sometimes? Alright, let's go here. No, not the beach. I need to go to the clearing. There. Okay. Now, if we set the tip jar down, fruit flies should be attracted.
It's full of yummy, delicious sugar water.
Or fireflies,
bet that water
rather.
sure tastes good.
And then we want to put the jar on, lid on it, rather.
They're trapped inside and glowing like mad.
Okay. And then we can go to the lighthouse. And we can put this on the post for where the lantern goes.
The lighthouse is working now.
Now the thing is, I don't know what that does for us, but unless I got to do something else with this.
Luckily, I don't need to adjust it.
So what does this do? This is as far as I've gotten on the hints there.
This mirror will work fine. I don't need to take it. And be responsible for a naval catastrophe? I don't think so.
It must be just the way to get off the island, maybe? Because you need a lighthouse, or you need some boat to come in or something. Oh, okay, that makes sense. We're supposed to go on a trip with this guy. With my luck, though, we will not have what we need to get him to take us. How are you doing over there still? Not screwing up on me, are you? Don't you think about it. I'm warning you. I was just checking the audio again. I don't know how, how low it's gonna pick me up on there. But I'm not even speaking aloud, so I think it's a good sign if it's not gonna cut me out when I'm talking like this, so. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Who are you?
I am the lost Welshman.
Ooh.
I am the ferryman between here and Skull Island. Trapped for so very long in the icy ocean mists. Oh, how I hate that blasted mist.
Really? I like mist. I think it's pretty.
Well, sure, mist is pretty. But egad, is it dull.
I'd like a ride out to Skull Island, please.
I will never again dare that wretched fog without a compass. Once too often did I tempt fate. And just look what it did to my clothes. Just look at me. I'm soaked.
Well, I just happen to have a compass right here.
Then, poor mortal, I will show you the way. Rough seas and untold dangers await you on the mysterious Skull Island.
I'm not afraid.
You will be.
You will be.
Star Wars reference. Yeah, that would be Yoda to Luke, I believe. And in The Empire Strikes Back.
Even the bravest of men must dread the horror of this place. Steel your courage, boy, now, before you gaze upon the terrible, horrible face of Skull Island.
That's a duck.
What are you talking about? Don't you see the skull?
This island doesn't look like a skull at all. It looks like a great, big, enormous duck. It should be called Duck Island.
Well, you see, you gotta squint and sort of turn your head and... Ooh, it's just so scary.
If you squint and turn your head, it looks like a bunny.
Well, anyway, see that light up there on the cliff face? That's Smuggler's Cave. It's run by King Andre, the greatest smuggler in the world. And his nefarious assistant, Cruff.
But how do I get up there?
You'll have to go to the top of the cliff.
Won't you be coming with me?
No, you must go alone. There will be someone there who will help you. But I warn you, beware of King Andre. He is as ruthless as he is bald. Good luck.
Thanks.
Alright. I know it's early, but I'm going to save the game. And I'm not sure how long we're going to go here. Definitely not 3 hours. How long have we been doing it? Only 14 minutes. Okay, so, like I said, this will be a short one. I think I will go about an hour on this one. Hopefully it'll be long enough to get off this island. But if not, we'll continue off on Skull Island here and the next one. And we'll finish off Blood Island there too. Which I'll have to change the name of the stream. Because I wasn't thinking we'd get to a different island yet, but we did, so.
Hello. Can you tell me how to find the evil smugglers of Skull Island?
Beats me. Oh, wait a second. I think I remember something about that at the orientation seminar. Let me think. The cave is halfway down this sheer cliff face. Climb on board this dumbwaiter. I'll lower you down.
It looks pretty rickety. Are you sure it's safe?
No. Never used it before, but I'm sure it can't be that dangerous. I'm a temp here. The usual elevator operator, Braunbeard, he's sick, so I'm filling in.
I guess that'll be okay. What's your name?
It's Lafoot.
Never mind.
Alright. I just want to see if there's anything else I can do before I go down. I don't know if this takes me... Okay, that'll just take me back down. So I'll just have him take me down there.
Yes?
Would you lower me down to the smuggler's cave?
Sure, I can do that. You must weigh no more than, say, 20 pounds, right?
Actually, more like 120.
Oh, well, it can't hurt to try, right?
No, you're sure about this?
Oh, yeah. You don't look that heavy at all. Is that not tied securely? Here we go.
Okay, give me a little bit more slack.
Whoops!
Okay, that's too much slack. Ah!
Well, luckily we have an umbrella. I didn't open it soon enough, though. Now, he would be dead if this were a real thing here. So let's try that again, and let's be a little bit quicker on the draw.
Yes?
Let's try that lowering me down the cliff thing again.
All right. I think I'm getting better at this.
Please be careful this time.
No problem. Here we go. I got it. I got it. I don't got it.
Alright, so what do we gotta do with this? I think these guys have the diamond we need, so we have to pay them for it, probably.
Hi there, neighbor. Got any diamonds? Wouldn't you know, but I'm fresh out.
Go away.
Darn. Let me try that again. Good afternoon. I'm the new Skull Island Diamond Inspector. I'm going to have to see every diamond you've got. Every last one. Come on, people. Chop, chop. I don't have all day.
I do not like this man. Kill him.
Darn. Let me try that again. I have got so much money, it's almost embarrassing.
Well, hello. Let's talk, Mr.
Well, we can give them a fake name, but actually it would be funny if I did. Nah, we'll just do this.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
Very well, Mr. Threepwood. I am King Andre, and this is my associate Gruff. Were you looking for something in particular?
Do not
It's a good soup
act up
family
on that.
diamond. LeChuck stole it, you bought it, I want it. Now. Please, sir?
But we have so much quality merchandise here at the Pirates Club.
Our prices get lower every day.
Everything a pirate or pirate in trading could possibly want is here for the right price.
Yeah, I suppose I shouldn't talk over the dialogue. Oh, let's see.
You're evading the whole diamond issue.
The Good Soup Diamond is the centerpiece of my collection. The fantastic energy flowing through it is the key to all my power.
So, can I have it?
Of course you can't have it, unless you were to give me something in return.
I know what it's gonna say if this one. Do you expect me to talk? No, I expect you to die. If it's a James Bond reference.
You expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Threepwood. I expect you to buy.
Oh, to buy. Okay. Clever. It was almost what I said, but it was a play on it. That diamond belongs in your museum.
That diamond belongs in a museum.
So do post-impressionist paintings, Mr. Threepwood. So do post-impressionist paintings.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
One day, you will understand.
Maybe we could make a deal.
As you wish. You are a formidable opponent, Mr. Threepwood, but it looks as if our game of cat and mouse must cease. It is a perfect diamond, one of the largest I've ever seen.
I'll take it.
And so it comes with a very large price.
Enough with the hard sell. How much?
It will cost you an awful lot of money. Do you have that much?
Well, I have a lot of money.
Not enough.
My partner is right. We can't give it to you for anything less than an awful lot of money. But perhaps we can make a deal. My partner and I are very fond of cards, poker in particular. How about a little wager? If you can defeat us at poker, you win the diamond.
Sounds fair.
Yes, fair.
Could you stop laughing like that? It's very unnerving.
So, Mr. Threepwood, the question is to you. Care to join us in a game of cards?
Sounds fun. Deal me in, Baldy.
You will have to pay to enter the game.
Well, how much do I need?
Not very much.
Sure, I can handle that. This is a lot of money. I better only give them part of it.
Have you ever played poker before, Mr. Threepwood?
No. Would you believe this is my very first time?
Then I'll give you a brief explanation. The game is the simplest variety of 5-card start. I deal 5 cards to each of us. We show our cards to each other, and the player with the best hand wins.
Well, how do I know what makes the best hand?
If you have any questions, just ask us. You do trust us, don't you?
Of course I trust you.
Very well. Let us begin.
Come on, sevens.
Take a moment to look at your cards.
Now, I think we want to switch them with the tarot cards. But,
2 of spades, 3 of hearts, 4 of clubs, 8 of clubs, and king of diamonds. What a terrible hand. I can't paste that. I can't paste that.
I think that's what we gotta do, but how do we do it? Do we just... There we
5
go.
of a kind. Right there. Not even you guys can beat 5 of a kind.
You're correct, Mr. Threepwood. We cannot beat 5 of a kind. The question remains, however, whether or not you can beat a pair.
A pair?
A pair of murderous smugglers.
Huh?
Us, Mr. Threepwood. I am talking about us.
We're gonna kill you.
Oh, I get it. Whether or not you can beat a pair. That's pretty clever. Now, gentlemen, let's not be too hasty.
There's a delivery man out here with a package.
You idiots! You blew out the lights!
I got the diamond.
Not for long, you little...
Don't! Hit him, not me, you cretin!
Who are you calling up?
There he goes! Get him!
Got what I needed from the smugglers.
Good. Let us leave this place of evil.
There's just one thing I need to do first.
Really? What's that?
Who's there? Oh, it's just you. Wait, what are you doing? Help! Help! Ah!
It's funny,
Good
but
luck
it's also
on the
not
rest
funny.
of your adventures, Guybrush.
Because he more than likely would have died.
What? You can't mean...
I'm afraid so. This work is too dangerous for me. I'm going to find a more stable, secure line of work. I hear there's still an opening for a chef on Scab Island.
Well, you'll be sorely missed.
I know, but my destiny lies out there, somewhere. Beyond the rolling waves.
Farewell, good friend Welshman.
Oh, wait. Where'd you say Scab Island was again?
East by northeast. You can't miss it.
Thanks a bunch.
Ah, whoops. I forgot to tell him that a magnetized pin will only have compass-like properties for a short time.
Yeah, you probably should have said that, Guybrush. Alright, let's save one more time. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I couldn't play this game on Windows 10 without getting the virtual machine program, so whenever you see Scum VR, that's what's running this game right now. Because it just doesn't want to work without it, so... And probably, well, the special edition versions of the first 2 games will probably run in Windows 10, no problem. And if this game's on Steam too, this particular game, maybe it would work, but... I have the original CD release, so... Alright, so now that we did all that, we can put the diamond in this together.
It's a massive diamond engagement ring.
And I think we can uncurse Elaine.
army of the undead. Now, how goes the search for my bride-to-be? Where's Dingy Dog?
I found him! I found him! Yep. Oh, golly, oh, gosh. Yep, that's right.
Where?
They're on Blood Island, sir.
Hit them.
Okay, as I was saying, we should be able to get the curse off of Elaine. Where's the clearing at? There we go. Alright, all we gotta do is put the ring on her finger.
Elaine, are you alright?
Guybrush? Where are we?
You're okay. We're on Blood Island. LeChuck's ring had a terrible curse on it, but I put everything right. You're safe and everything's gonna be fine. Just fine.
That be well spoken, pet. But save your breath, lass. You'll be needing it for when you scream, I do.
Where are we?
Don't you be remembering this place, Threepwood? 'Twas not long ago that I trapped ye here to suffer tortures most foul.
Wait, I can remember. I've seen this place before. In some terrible nightmare.
'Twas no mere nightmare, Guybrush. Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Oh no, it can't be. But it is. This is the Carnival of the Damned.
Aye, the Carnival of the Damned.
You fiend, why have you brought us here?
There be two reasons, you pathetic privateer. I be intending to torture and kill ye. And I'll be giving Elaine a treasure.
You're wasting your time, LeChuck. Elaine's love can't be bought.
Ah, but this be a very special treasure. This be the fabled treasure of Big Whoop.
Big whoop!
Aye, the very pirate treasure you were searching for before I caught up with ye.
What's so special about the treasure of Big Whoop? Isn't it just like any other pirate treasure?
I see. Ye do not yet know the dreadful power that be Big Whoop.
I guess not.
Quake in fear, Threepwood, when I tell thee that Big Whoop be a damned portal to a demon netherworld.
Okay.
The treasures of Big Whoop be the very gates of hell themselves.
Yipe. But how will Big Whoop make Elaine love you?
Elaine shall pass through the hoary gates of Big Whoop, just as I once did, down to the inky blackness of the infernal nether regions. For you see, Big Whoop gives those who pass through it the greatest gift of all, immortality.
But at what cost?
Cost? Granted, people may find me a bit unapproachable now, and the smell does take a while to get used to. But it'd be worth everything now that I have the power to make Elaine love me.
I laughed there because that was like William Shatner, like a Captain Kirk. But at what cost? Okay. I'll pause here for a second though. I think I've changed my mind on how long we're gonna go with this. It's gonna be even shorter than what I planned because we actually have only 2 more parts left in this game, and part 5 here, I think this is part 5 of the game itself, not the series that we're playing through, but the game, is very short. And I'd rather lump it into the final part of the game on maybe 1 more stream or 2 more streams than stick it on this one, because I think it might go for longer than an hour, even though it's short, because I'm not looking up the walkthrough on it. At least I'm going to try not to. So let's see what else we want to say though before we get to ending here.
Elaine will never marry you. She loves me.
She does not. She loves me.
Nuh-uh, she loves me.
Does not.
Anyway, Elaine really loves me.
Does not.
Does too love me.
Does not.
Does too infinity.
Does. Ah! Curse you and your diabolical debate skills.
This whole amusement park, why?
The Big Whoop Carnival was my most brilliant idea. Once I had the power of Big Whoop at my command, I could make Elaine mine at last.
I see. But again, why an amusement park?
I'll be getting to that. I knew Elaine would need a little coaxing, and that I'd be needing an army. A horrible army of the undead.
Okay, but why an amusement park?
Are you going to let me finish? I'm not talking just to hear myself talk, you know.
You're right. I've been rude. Please, go on.
Everyone knows that the life of a seaman is a long, hard, lonely one. Sailors spend months longing for just a few days' leave. And you know what they're looking for as soon as they get into port, eh?
Yes?
A family-oriented fun park.
Oh, that. Of course.
They come to take a ride on the giant roller coaster, the Great Monkey Mountain. They reach the top of the highest peak, and then hands in the air, screaming like monkeys. They plunge down the slope into a great stream of lava.
That doesn't sound the least bit fun.
Aye, it's not. In fact, it's downright unpleasant. But when they reach the other side, they're fitting warriors for my skeletal army of the damned.
Of course, if he keeps on talking for a long time, we might just reach that hour, won't we? So, yeah, we're still only at 33 minutes. I think we have to go through all this too. Well, I guess we could do this, but no, I've been skipping through some dialogue in this game. We might as well go ahead with it.
But if you kill Elaine, won't she hate you even more?
Aye, at first. But soon she'll be understanding what a grand gift eternal life be. And besides, the dating pool be surprisingly small when you're the living dead. She'll just have to give me another chance.
How did you find Big Whoop?
That'd be a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Does the torture start after we're done talking here?
Aye.
Go on then.
Back when I were alive, Elaine despised me.
No.
No, it's true. I can see that now. She didn't like me at all. But I were determined to prove me worth to her, you see. So, I set sail to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
What is the secret of Monkey Island?
The secret of Monkey Island. I could tell you, but I'd rather make you guess.
That a sequel can never be as good as the original?
Lies! Filthy, dirty lies! No, it goes much deeper than that. It's an ancient secret, closely guarded by the natives and pirates who happen to...
You don't even know the secret of Monkey Island, do you?
No, not really.
All right then. Let's get on with your story.
A few days after setting sail, my ship was caught in a terrible typhoon and was torn apart. I would have drowned, but some friendly sharks found me and set me ashore on Blood Island. There I was, marooned, with no hope of winning Elaine's heart. I thought my luck had run out, but one day a ship made port at Blood Island. 'Twas the ship of one Captain Marley, Elaine's own grandfather. I struck up a conversation with Rum Rogers Sr., first mate on the ship. And for the price of a few drinks, I learned that they had the map to the legendary treasure of Big Whoop. Although I had no ship and no money.
Hold on. I'm sorry, were you saying something?
Although I had no ship and no money, I planned to beat Marley's crew to the treasure and take it for myself. I didn't have the money to buy a new ship, but I still had my greatest asset.
Your immunity to soap?
But I still had my greatest asset. That indefinable LeChuck charm. One of the rich young debutantes on Blood Island was helpless against it. After a week with me, she would have followed me to the grave. Unfortunately for her, she didn't get the chance. I pried the diamond from her family's engagement ring and sold it to some cutthroat smugglers for the cost of a new ship.
You scum!
I've been called worse. With me new ship, I easily overtook Marley's crew and beat them to Big Whoop, which just so happened to be here on Monkey Island.
What happened to Captain Marley and his crew?
Their ship arrived at Monkey Island a half hour after mine. But they were too late to stop me from claiming me prize. And they watched me pass through the portal of Big Whoop. Craven cowards that they were, the power of what they saw overwhelmed them. They fled the island in terror. Marley tore his treasure map into 4 pieces and gathered his crew around him. There was Rum Rogers Sr., the first mate, Rapscallion, the cook, and young Lindy, the cabin boy. Marley gave each a piece of the map, keeping one for himself. They promised to guard those map pieces with their lives. I saw to it that they kept their promise. They were the only people alive to know about Big Whoop.
Hey, he sure likes to talk, doesn't he? How long has he been going at this? Oh, 38 minutes. Wow.
What fate befell Captain Marley?
I ambushed him while he was racing in the America's Cup. I boarded his ship and decided to let him determine his own fate. He could grant me his blessing to have his granddaughter's hand in marriage, or he could suffer a death more horrible than any of his crewmates.
Well, what'd he say?
Actually, he said quite a few things. Oh, the pain. Stop it, you're killing me. Some other things, I forget them all. I left him for dead and sent his ship into a whirlpool not even the most accomplished captain could escape.
Elaine's getting upset because Elaine's last name is Marley, and that's her father he's talking about. Or grandfather. Something like I think it's father. Well, as much as I'd like to know what happened to the rest of these people, we're just going to move on.
Enough backstory. Let's move on. Please don't kill me.
Why shouldn't I?
If you kill me, there'll be no more Monkey Island sequels. No sequels means no work for you. You'll become just another has-been that nobody's heard of.
Oh, that could never happen to me. I'm LeChuck.
Do you know the name Bobbin Threadbare?
No.
Exactly.
We could go through all these dialogue options, but this is the one we want.
I've heard enough of your evil stories. Let's get this over with.
But there'll be so many more horrible things I'd be wanting to tell you.
I'm not listening to you anymore. See, I'm ignoring you.
Ah, you'd better listen.
La 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 la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Very well, Freepwood. If you're going to act like a child, I'll help you get in the mood. I think you deserve a timeout, young man.
Yikes! Haha! It's not locked. Your plan was flawless, LeChuck, except for one minor detail. That will be your downfall. He's taking Elaine on his roller coaster of death. I gotta reach her before she becomes his undead bride. What's happened to me? Head foggy. Can't think. I'm swimming. Must concentrate and rescue Elaine. I got to save Elaine. But how can I save Elaine when I'm just a little boy? Oh, if only I could think straight. Must clear my mind.
Welcome to the Big Whoop Carnival, little guy. Come on over here and meet your old pal, Dingy Dog.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Okay, so I think that's a good place to stop. I see Murray on the shelf over there. But we'll continue on in the next episode because, as I said, this part will be shorter than the last part of the game. So if I lump them together somehow in the same episode, it'd probably be best. So let me go ahead and save it, though, so we can get that part done. So I haven't saved since that trip over to, what was it? Scab Island, I think, where the guy took us over there. But yeah, thank you very much for watching The Curse of Monkey Island Part 7. We'll be back for Part 8 as soon as possible.